Hello, fellow travelers. Welcome to my channel, Spirit Forge Coaching. My name is Ember Aeternal, and I will be doing a general reading for you today. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but if it does, take what fits and leave what does not. If you'd like a personal reading at some point, please contact me at spritforgecoaching@gmail.com. Let us get started. Spirit, we would like to know what you have to say to us today. What is it that you have to say? We have the Eight of Wands. This is speed. And we have the High Priestess. Let's get a good look at this one. And then let's get a good look at this one. There you go. So you are the Eight of Wands. You are embodying speed, quick movement, fast movement, quick movement, fast movement. Things are happening fast for you. You're making them happen fast. Interestingly, your obstacle is the High Priestess. Let's get another card to see what's going on here. The High Priestess is about hidden things. So your support is the Magician. So the High Priestess is about intuition. The Magician is about the physical, making things happen. The High Priestess and the Magician are two sides of the same coin. The Magician is more concerned about physical manifestation, and the High Priestess is more concerned with spiritual manifestation. So let's get another card here. Another 1, 2, 3 cards. Let's see. So we've got the World. This is in... Forgive me, sometimes I forget the positions of my own layout. So this is in the Conscious Influences. And this is the World. Let's get a look at that card too. I'm kind of liking that one. It has a very Egyptian feel to me, probably because of the snake and maybe this hill back here. I get the feeling that this is perseverance and the culmination of hard work, much like the pyramids. And what comes to mind is thousands of years it took for Egypt to build their civilization. So I'm getting the feeling that there's something going on here that is taking a lot of hard work. And you know it. You know that it's a very, very long road. But maybe at the end, there is going to be fruitfulness and abundance. We'll see. So we're only going to take this one. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is in the ego position. And this can be illusions, this can be fantasy, this can be being stuck in the dream world, or maybe even just hopes and wishes. This is very much in the ego, so there's something here that you want that maybe you shouldn't have because it's something that your ego wants, not something that your spirit wants. So let's get another one. We have the Two of Swords. I like this deck. It's a very pretty deck. It has a feeling of peace about it to me. So the Two of Swords is stalemate. And this is in subconscious influences. There's something going on within you where you're feeling indecisive. You don't know how to move forward. Maybe you don't know how to let go of something. Maybe there is a hope or a dream or a wish here that really isn't in your best interest, but your ego won't let it go. Still kind of curious about why that High Priestess is in the obstacles. So it could be you've got the connection of the World and the Seven of Cups here. So it very much could be that you feel like you cannot complete what's going on here until you get this, whatever it is you're wanting here. And it seems that it seems to me that your intuition is trying to come through, but this thing with your ego is blocking it somehow. And I think it's confusing your intuition. So next we have the Four of Cups. Excuse me. So that's in the past, and that is emotional withdrawal. So it seems to me that in the past you thought that you had to withdraw from certain people or situations in your life in order to get this completion that's right here with the World. Yeah, let's get another card there. Excuse me. Next card will be present circumstances. So we have the King of Swords. This is somebody who is a master of their intellect, of intellectual pursuits. This could be somebody who is a professor or a teacher of some kind, or even somebody who's very good at getting what they want through their intellect and through speech. I don't get the sense that this is a person who is bad. But let's see. Let's see what's next. We have Chains, which in other decks, this would be the Devil. And the Devil card is always about what you have chained yourself to. These are not things that have trapped you against your will. You have chosen these things that are not necessarily good for you. And that's what the devil is about. And you can break the chains anytime you want. So, and it's interesting that chains is connected to the Seven of Cups, the illusion or delusion or fantasy here, and the Two of Swords, which could be indecision. The devil, chains can also be about sex, about sexuality. Maybe there are certain ideas about sex or sexuality that you are attached to that no longer serve you. And it could just be, it could be almost anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be about sex. But that is in the future influences. So this is something that is probably going to make this a little more difficult to figure out. Your next one is the Four of Wands. And let's see. This looks like a harpy. That is a harpy, but she doesn't look to me the way mythology typically depicts her, as being scraggly and gross. She seems to be almost like, I don't know, I get the sense of Isis or Mot from her. It's like she's watching over someone in a protective way. But I'm also very much getting the feeling of a sphinx out of her. Like, she has riddles to ask, and she knows you know the answers, but she wants to see what you will say. Let's see what our overall energy is. That is the Knight of Cups. That the Knight is generally about messages, more so with swords, but this is the Knight of Cups. So this would be whatever is going on here, you're deeply involved in it. It is very much affecting the way you're moving through your life right now, and it's all very quick. It's all been very quick. So I think what's going on here is it's not necessarily your intuition that is your obstacle here, but there is something blocking you from that intuitive spark that will just bring that aha moment and bring everything together. And you're really deeply involved in figuring this out. Yes. And until you get this figured out, you're going to feel indecisive. You're not going to be sure how to move forward. But once you get that aha moment, you will be able to move forward. You will be able to break from these chains that you will put on yourself sometime in the future. But then I don't think it's going to last very long. Those chains, they're going to last as long as you want them to last, depending on how much fun you're having with them, whatever those chains are, or how stuck you feel. But once you realize that no one is keeping these chains on you but you will be able to break away. And I get the sense that you'll be able to have a really deep, insightful conversation with yourself and really get things figured out. So let us grab the Angels and Demons deck and see what we can get with balancing factors, unknown influences, and suggested improvements. we've got one right away. This is spiritual troubles. So this is our balancing factor. Spiritual troubles. So that, it looks like that's what this is all about. Is you're feeling some sort of spiritual trouble. Maybe a disconnection. Yes, it's a disconnection from your intuition. That's what it is. That is what it is. You're feeling disconnected from your intuition and therefore disconnected from spirit. And until you complete that connection again, you're not going to get to this point where you can rest and celebrate and ask yourself the deep questions, and get the answers that you need. So, right. So, we have rage. Yeah. So, Ami. We're not going to say Amy. We're going to say Ami. That's the name of that demon, is rage. And the spiritual troubles is bifronts. I encourage you to look up those demons and those angels that come up whenever I use this deck, so that you can really get some insight into what they are. But rage seems to be pretty self-explanatory to me. I think what's going on here is the unknown influences are that you have some rage within you that you haven't dealt with yet. I get the feeling that you don't even know that you're angry about something. Not just angry, you're enraged. It's a deep running rage. And until you deal with it, until you deal with it, you're not going to get any of the answers that you need. So let's look at suggested improvements. Right. I will try to jump out. So suggested improvements. Yavamaya, alchemy and transformation. So long ago they thought there were alchemists who tried to change what was it, iron into gold? No, it wasn't iron. They tried to change all kinds of things into gold, but I'm having a brain fart. I can't remember what the actual thing was that they tried to change most often. But you have a transformation that needs to take place here. Perhaps figure out exactly what this rage is all about and help and use it to help you transform yourself so you can break. Rage is your chains. Rage is keeping you disconnected from your intuition and from spirit. Rage is keeping you from your completion, though you feel really, really, really close. And your rage is also what feeds into this delusion here, that in turn is going to keep you chained. But here's the thing. The King of Swords is a master of thought. He's a master of intellect. So he is going to help you. I really think that this is your own intellect, or even the intellect of someone who's just going to be passing through. They're going to make a passing statement, and everything is going to click for you when you're wrapped up in these chains. And something about what they say is going to click for you. It's going to allow you to throw off those chains, and you're going to be able to reconnect with your intuition, and things are going to move quickly again, you're going to come to that completion. You're going to stop being indecisive. And you're going to be able to get your answers and move forward with building and with your celebrations that you want to have, and ask those really deep questions that you want to have. The overall is Stolos, protection of criminals. It's the overall energy here. What's the reverse side? Inner and outer work. So, protection of criminals. Don't protect that person in your life who is a criminal, who breaks the law, willfully breaks the law. Don't protect them. This is the reason for this. You have this misguided idea that you need to protect this person. The trouble is, they're never going to learn if you're always protecting them. And you're never going to learn if you're always protecting them. This is going to be a hard one. This is going to be a really hard one for you. That's what these chains are all about. They're going to come forward whining and crying that they need help to get themselves out of a situation that they've gotten themselves into yet again. And if you help them, you're going to stall your own growth. I think that's it for today. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button. And I truly, truly hope that this has been helpful and that you have an amazing day.